What's not worth it? I was 14 when my older brother, who was 18 at the time, got into a huge argument with our dad. He ended up leaving and moved in with his girlfriend. My dad was furious and cut him off completely. He couldn't afford college and had to work 2 jobs just to get by. I was really upset about how my dad treated him, but I was too young to do anything about it. Fast forward a few years, I was 18 and got accepted into a great college. My dad was so proud and promised to pay for everything. I was excited, but then I found out my brother was struggling. He had to drop out of college because he couldn't afford it and was working long hours just to pay rent. I was furious. I confronted my dad and told him it wasn't fair. He told me it was none of my business and that my brother made his choice. I was so angry. I told him I didn't want his money and that I would pay for my own college. I got a job and worked hard to pay for my tuition. It was tough, but I managed. My dad was upset and tried to apologize, but I didn't want to hear it. I was still angry about how he treated my brother. A few years later, my brother and I both graduated. We were doing well and were happy. My dad tried to make amends, but I couldn't forgive him. I told him I didn't want anything to do with him. He was heartbroken, but I didn't care. I was still angry. Looking back, I regret not forgiving him. He was my dad and he loved me. I let my anger get in the way of our relationship. I wish I could go back and tell him I forgave him, but it's too late now.